welcome back. So it is bank day for us, and that means it's time to stuff some cash envelopes. Got my cash here, fresh from the bank. My Savvy Cents wallet, I'll be putting cash in there. And the most important thing that we need, because it's quite early in the morning, is coffee. First off, check out my coffee mug. Isn't she adorable? How absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. I got this at the Family Dollar, probably $3, something like that. Probably about $3. Family Dollar, right? Absolutely cute. Anyways, we need coffee. Okay, so it is bank day. It is time to stuff some cash envelopes. Now, for anyone that may be new here, hi and welcome. Just to give you a quick 411, we are a zero-based budgeting family. Basically, what that means is that every single dollar that comes into the home, we give it an assignment. We don't allow it to just kind of hang out and chill, because what happens then is that it gets absorbed into probably crap, let's be for real. And for me, that crap would probably be McDonald's and probably stickers from the Dollar Tree. But nonetheless, we give every dollar a name, a job, a destination. So when that money comes in, we know exactly where we need to apply it, whether it is towards bills, debt, savings, something for the house, something for the kids, etc. Every dollar is assigned a job. So we do a zero-based budget. Now, there are several categories that we spend in cash. The reason being is just that it seems to work best for us. We give ourselves a set budget for those categories, and what we have to spend for that week, 2-week period, and month, whatever it may be, is all that we have. Now, by all means, that doesn't mean that I'm going to starve my kids. So if my grocery budget is only $100, but if we go over 120, and we need to, I'm not going to starve my kids, obviously. However, you guys also know that I do coupon, I do bulk shop, I do frugal shopping, and I stockpile a lot. So being able to have just a $100 budget for a 2-week period is definitely obtainable for us, because of the fact that when I do find deals, I do stock up on those items. Versus buying one or two, I will buy a multitude of that particular item. That way we have it in the pantry, so on and so forth. Also do meal planning, because that definitely helps us to stay on track with our grocery budget, but also helps us to have zero food waste, etc., etc. So anyways, getting into it. So this next 2 weeks, we have a total of $974 in cash that we are going to be basically spending. So let's go over those categories. We have 100 for groceries, and as I go over the category, I will go ahead and put the monies into the proper envelope. Now, we do cash envelopes, and I actually use pencil pouches. So if you're new here and haven't seen this, I'll link a video above, as well as in the description box on my bill binder setup. But I use pencil pouches to actually house our cash, so on and so forth. So let's hop into it. But first, let me grab a pen. All right, now I'm ready to go. So first up, we have $100 for groceries. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And that I'm going to actually put into my wallet. I'll be going to the grocery store later today to actually pick up groceries and all that stuff there. So it's just going to sit in my wallet. Next up we have is gas. So that's 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 200 for gas. And I'm going to stick that in the gas envelope. We actually still have $125 left in the gas envelope. I'm still going to go ahead and add the 200 for the next 2 weeks. And it's just, we roll it over. That's the best way to put it. We just roll it over. Anything that's left in an envelope, it just keeps getting rolled over pretty much. So put in 200. And again, I use these little envelopes, and I write in when we put in money into these envelopes, and then I also write when we take money out, and so on. So again, it's just a way for me to track if we're starting to spend more money on gas for either one of the vehicles due to gas prices increasing, or maybe we're being lazy and we're going to the gas station on the corner, which is so ridiculously expensive, and we're not using our points that we accumulated for shopping at Kroger, or our Share Reward points, etc., etc. Okay, next up is travel, and that's 200. So we'll be going out of town this weekend, traveling back to Louisiana. and I'm budgeting $200 for that. That's going to cover our gas and food. And honestly, we don't need to like buy food when we're there. We simply buy something when we get on the road in the morning. It's just easier and convenient versus fixing breakfast here and then having to clean the kitchen and all that stuff before we leave. We'll grab something when we get on the road, and then on the ride coming back home, we'll do the same thing. So 200 should hold us over. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Did I count that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Yeah. All right, so that will hold us over. Now, I'm actually going to stick this, just place it on my desk, and when we leave out in the morning to head out, then I'll grab it there because I am going to run errands, and I don't want to have this amount of money plus my grocery money in my wallet on my person. So this here will just go on my desk, and when we get ready to leave out, I'll grab it then. And then we also have 200 for clothing. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Now I'm doing 200 for clothing. Mason and Jada. Mason's my youngest son. Jada's my oldest daughter. They're the only two that really need to get a few pieces since it's starting to get a little bit cooler. They need some sweaters. Jada could use some more pants. So 200 will probably be more than enough for them. So I'm going to stick that in the grocery envelope. I don't have an envelope for clothing. I usually just keep it in my wallet when I know I'm going to be out and picking up things. But since we're traveling this weekend, I don't plan to get to the store with them until probably middle of the week. When we drop the oldest son to work, and then I can go over to Target or to Walmart, and I think that's a Ross right there by his job, and we'll shop then while we wait on him. So anyway, story of my life is that I'm a personal Uber driver and all the above. So anyways, okay, next up is hair and nails. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So that's 120 for hair and nails. That will cover myself, the girls, and the hubby, and the boys for the next 2 weeks. I just got my hair did. Y'all check me out. Looking fancy. I just got my hair did. So I'm good. Jada has been on this whole natural hair thing. So she's been doing her own thing and washing her own hair and learning how to style it and all that stuff. I took out Lola's thing for whatever reason. Learning how to style it and all that stuff there. So I don't anticipate taking her in to get her hair done and all. But Maddie, on the other hand, is wanting to get braids put in her hair. Now, I just got her hair washed and flat ironed, deep conditioned, and all that stuff there. So we probably won't get braids till maybe the end of December or on top of the new year in January, but we'll see. So $120 go in there. Again, it covers our nails, haircuts, and the hair salon for us. What I do with this money, if there's anything left over at the end of the month, it rolls over. Because again, with Maddie wanting to get braids, it's probably going to cost me about $150 for everything to get her hair braided, as well as the hair, because she puts in fake hair. So anyways, moving on. All right, next up is family fun. So we're going out tonight, which is Friday for us. They have some like Halloween maze thing that's set up like Fortnite. The hubby found out about it. It costs $1 to get in, so we'll be paying $1 each person to get in. But since we want to be out and kind of on the other side of town, we're just going to go ahead and eat out for the night. So we're going to do $50 there. So it's 20, 40, 50. So $50 there, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my wallet. Because again, we're going to be going out tonight, so that'll go in my wallet. So that's that. All right, and then next up is the Lola's getting $54. She's getting groom and all that, but I already took that out. Dropped her off to the groomer earlier, and I went ahead and paid for that. So $54 went to Lola, and then $50 for the hubby, and I have his here, and I'll just give him this when he gets home. So this will go on my desk as well. So that is pretty much it for this next 2 weeks of cash envelopes. Again, we do cash because it just seems to work best for us. We have a set budget that we put for certain categories that we need to take care of, and we aim to stay within that budget. Does it always happen? No, not always, but for the most part, knowing that I only have $100 to spend at the grocery store will definitely tell me where I can and cannot shop, whether or not I need to pull in money from my rebate apps, use coupons, etc., etc., etc. So with all that being said, thank you so very much for watching. I definitely hope you guys are enjoying these budget type videos. Definitely comment down below and let me know. Again, I want to know, getting all of your business, Are you a cash spender, or do you prefer to have your money in the bank and just use your debit card? And if so, how do you go about tracking what you're spending, how much you're spending in each category, so on and so forth? As always, thanks so very much. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, bye.